we in today's world are in a really unique position for all of humankind. And that is, for the first time in human history, we have available to us all of the world's great traditions. So we have access to Buddhism, to Hinduism, to Taoism, to Neo-Confucianism, to Sufism, to Kabbalah, to Hasidim, and to the Catholic and Protestant faiths. And we have good information on all of these. And in many cases, we have living spiritual masters who have been carrying on their lineage for hundreds of thousands of years. And this is radically unique, and it's radically unheard of. If you were born 1,000 years ago, you were likely born in the same hut that your parents were born in. You'll likely work the same plot of land your parents did. You'll likely die in the same cabin that your parents did, and so for your own children. And so understanding, being able to look at all of the world's traditions was something that you just didn't have an option for. So your spiritual path was pretty much limited to that which was available at that time and that place. And that's pretty much it. So you really couldn't compare and contrast and get a sense of what might really be enduring truths about the human condition versus what might just be passing possible idiosyncratic notions that really weren't all that enduring or all that truthful, but simply passing opinions of a particular local place or time. But starting after World War II, we started to notice, and particularly in America, it was marked by the influx of Eastern traditions, and particularly Zen Buddhism from Japan and Vipassana from Thailand, and Advaita Vedanta from India, and Kashmir Shaivism. And these were so profoundly different than what we normally took as religion that it really caused a revolution during the 60s and 70s about what is it that religion can give me. Because it soon became apparent that there were at least two very different types of religion. And one is the standard type that we were used to, which is a dogmatic, mythic belief and telling about certain miraculous events in the life of the founder of the religion. And if you believe these miraculous events, then when you die, you go to heaven and live forever with the founder of that lineage, that teaching. And it was just basically a matter of, sociologically, these beliefs gave a type of coherence to society. They gave a communal meaning to society. They bound individual tribes together under one belief structure. The 12 tribes of Israel could, for the first time, be brought together under belief in one God, Yahweh or Jehovah. And that was a profound step forward. But that's the type of religion that we were aware of, even though all of those religions had a very small component of which was contemplative or meditative. And this was the component that so fascinated us post-World War II with Zen and Vedanta, Vipassana. These were types of religion that showed us the second type of religion, which is not a belief structure or a myth, but a profound experience and a series of techniques for transforming consciousness. So literally, transforming consciousness is the goal of this second type of religion, not simply coming out with a new belief or professing belief, but a profound change at the very deepest root of consciousness and a resulting in what was variously called an enlightenment or an awakening or a supreme identity or moksha or wu. It was basically the realization that this individual separate self is in fact one with the ground of all being. That individuals have, therefore, two selves. They have a finite, empirical, ordinary, average, conventional ego. But in addition to that, they have a true self, or they have a big self, or they have a real self, or they have a self that is plugged directly into spirit. And this is unborn and undying and radically free of suffering and radically open to infinite awareness.